no matter how small. Sometimes just going to the shop, you'll be like, should I go or should I not go? Seek the face of the Lord. He will surely answer you. That's what he's there for. He's our guidance system. He's the one that will guide us and that will instruct us. So many times, I trust God. So many times, I'll just be like, because everybody that knows me knows I'm a bargain hunter. I like to get good bargains, good things, really cheap. That's me. So sometimes, and it always happens to me, I always just happen to just be at the right place at the right time just to get something. It always happens. Sometimes I'll be walking and something will just say, branch into that shop. I'll be like, should I not? I'll go. And when I go, you find that I'll see something that I want for a really good price. God is just so faithful to me like that. I'm blessed in that region. But it all comes down to obedience. When he revealed his will to you, when he has answered you, it's now down to you to obey. Because there's no point him telling you what direction to go and then you choosing not to obey. Definitely, you'll not get the results that you want. So it says these men probably thought that they should have listened to Paul's advice in the beginning. We've all gone down roads like that so many times before, whereby halfway through you're like, had I wish I had listened, or had I wish I had obeyed, or had I wish I had waited for God. So it continues, it says, just as Paul had been able to warn them not to start off on this journey, so now he can assure them that in spite of this error and all the trouble they had seen, all will be saved. God is faithful. Even though he had warned them and they didn't listen, still he had prepared a way for them whereby they'll be comforted through it. Can you imagine that? If you really take time and kind of try to dissect it, he told you not to do something and you did it. And even while you're suffering through that thing that he told you not to do, he's still comforting you. He's still encouraging you. That is powerful. That is very powerful. Because in the first, if it's like normal earthly parents now, let's say for instance, my mom says I shouldn't go somewhere and I go. If something bad happens, before she comforts me, she'll first download everything on my head. I told you not to go. You shouldn't have gone. You're disobedient. Exactly. You deserve whatever you get from there. I remember there was one time my mom was telling me a story. When she was young, there was this festival in Africa, that Egun festival. They told her not to go. She snuck out and she went. And what happened? She fell and she got a big bruise on her leg. To the point that when she got home, she couldn't tell anybody what she had done. So she had to suffer through the pain all by herself. But God is not like that. Even when you disobey him and you go against him, he'll still find a way to comfort you, to pet you that, okay, I know you made a mistake, you did something wrong, but he'll still be there to comfort you, to get you through it. Honestly, that's just powerful. So it says, God told him that he must stand before Caesar and he would spare the lives of all the men aboard for Paul's sake. Paul believed God and exhorted the others to take courage and believe his promise also. Here we see Paul the prisoner, really the man who knew more about God's will and what would take place than those who kept him as a prisoner. So it is always. The man in touch with God, who is desirous of doing his will, neither fearing man nor seeking his favor, this one is really superior to those who seem to be in charge of the situation. I'll repeat that part again. It says, the man in touch with God,